Okay, so the last question on the 2 by 2 quiz, and this part of the journal is work out the inverse. So, in order to do that, you can see the formula is that if A is equal to A, B, C, and D, then to get the inverse, we have a formula that says it's 1 over the determinant, and you swap your A and your D, and it becomes minus B and minus C. We already figured out how we would work out the determinant because we have the formula for that. And the formula for that is A times D minus B times C. So we can plug all those values in. So let's try one of these down here. We're going to give these A, B, C, and D. We're going to write in our formula the inverse is going to be 1 over the determinant, which is A times D minus B times C. And then remember, we're going to swap D and A, and we're going to put a minus in front of B and a minus in front of C. So we can just plug them directly into the formula now. So we have the inverse of A is equal to 1 over. A is 1 times D, which is 10, minus B, and remember it's minus 3, times C, which is minus 3 as well. And then I'll make this a little bit bigger so that we kind of don't look like we're writing over stuff here. So then we swap our A and our D values. So D here was, actually by making it bigger, I think I've stretched the A, B, C, and D. So we'll move those back a little bit and we'll just write over the line. So we swap our A and our D. So D comes up here now as 10. A goes down as 1. We put a minus in front of the minus, so it becomes minus. Minus gives you plus. Minus in front of C, so that'll become plus as well. And so if we were to tidy this up a little bit, we can see that the determinant is going to be 1 over 10 minus, and minus minus will give you plus, so it'll give you minus 9, plus 9, and then we swap these 10, 3, 3, and 1. So this gives us 1 over 1 into 10, 3, 3, and 1. And remember here, if you're multiplying in by the determinant, anything multiplied by 1 is itself. So your answer is going to be 10, 3, 3, and 1. So the steps students make mistakes on really relate to this here, the formula. So remember, you work out the determinant first, you plug it in, and then you swap your A and your D values, and you change the sign in front of your B and your C. When you work out what your determinant is, you multiply it in by each one here. And remember, we have lots of examples of those here in under the inverse ones. You'll see lots more examples. So if this was 1 over 2, it would then be 10 over 2, 10 over 3, 3 over 2, and 1 over 2. We'd multiply it in.